who will tell us how well our speakers have used our time. Samuel.
Sure. All around, we've done very well tonight. But I do want to nitpick on a few things, otherwise I wouldn't be doing my job. Robert, your use of sentence fragments was very appropriate for the topic for today and for the audience. I would just caution that if it was a more formal speech, you might want to make sure that you use complete sentences. And I think your use of these very short sentences, it actually solicited us to input during your speech. So that's one grammatical stylistic approach to control audience feedback. Jody, I caught a couple times when you use a series of ors. It's not a filler word, but it tends to, there was a couple times when you said or this, or that, or that, or that. So just watch out for that as a run-on sentence.
We're not usually can use too many or.
It rings in the ear. There might be times, so you might, when you craft your sentence, you might use comma, 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 or as a series of items. You also used or on different levels of things, so it might be a series of one set of things, and then you use or to link it to another series of things. It was just a long link of ors.
Thank you.
Tim and Kathy, who evaluated Tim, both used the word different when you actually meant to say differently. And so I think, it rings in the ear when we use adjectives when we really meant to use adverbs. And Lawrence, I want to congratulate you on using a phrase or idiom. You said 文艺十为天. 文艺十为天, 文艺十为天. I always encourage the use of idioms, phrases, analogies, or metaphors in our speeches. It's a very short and succinct way to describe a feeling or an emotion or an approach or how we're feeling. And collectively, I want to challenge us to use the word interesting less, or don't use the word interesting at all, because that word is not very interesting. We should try to use more specific, descriptive words in our speeches. Thank you.
Thank you. 哇，他刚刚说的很有趣，很有意思，很棒。Kind of interesting, huh? Also helping us in our Chinese portion of the grammar, but more specifically about tonal, 就是我们的发音，尤其是我们的台湾来的还是大陆来的，又来了。好，我们的这个 tonal master 是 Jody。
So everybody did a very good job, and just want to point out a few things. Again, it's a few things that are very that we see very happening very often is the 双声和单声. For example, Lawrence 少而不是少，是而不是似。还有 Amy 是真诚不是真诚。然后当然还有很多就是大家讲的似，还有不是，还有似和是，说和说，时候，而不是说时候。So when we're talking about Anita 评估不是评估。Yeah, so. Thank you.
很有帮助，很有帮助。很吓人。Our filler. Helen, how do we do?
Okay. Robert, 1. And Lawrence, 10. Tim, 10 filler words.
What's the one?
Most of them are like, oh, I have to write down that?
It's okay. Take time. Don't worry about it.
Most of them are, I guess, yeah. So, Tim, 9. Jody, I didn't hear any. Kathy, 2. And Barry, 2. Wendy, 9. Amy, 1. Gordon, 2. Jim, 1. And Kayla, 7.
中文的呢，有的因为是那个这个那个。
有。So mostly it's just I guess this that. Yeah.
中文英文都有很多。 Timers report. How do we do, Mr. Timer?
Sure, Madam Toastmaster. Robert, 6 minutes 24 seconds. Lawrence, 6 minutes 4 seconds. Tim, 7 minutes 9 seconds. Table topic, Kathy, 1 minute 45. Barry, 1 minute 07. Wendy, 2 minutes 16 seconds. In Mandarin, Gordon, 31 seconds. Jane, 1 minute 4 seconds. Jody, 4 seconds. Evaluators, Kayla, 2 minutes 49 seconds. Very good. Barry, 2 minutes 29 seconds. And Kathy, 2 minutes 51 seconds. Everyone qualified.
So those who are new to Toastmaster know that the timing is so important. You've sat in meetings where it went way too long or the speaker did not speak long enough. In this club, we learn to control our time. Now I'm going to talk about the general evaluator's overall report of the meeting, and also I like to talk about the overall report of the club, since I am the club mentor as well. Overall, this meeting turned out to be fantastic because our brand new Toastmaster behind the scene worked so hard to create a complete agenda. Those of you know how hard it is to get 30 people to respond to you in a timely way. So certainly a lot of things have changed at the last minute. Jody quickly came in to fill in with Jamie. That is a good trait for a club to be able to spontaneously get up there and make up for what the people are missing. That's what happens in life. Here we practice to make sure everything, the program, the show must go on. I like the fact that our brand new Toastmaster, let's give her a hand first. 很勇敢. She also volunteered to be the bilingual part. Our usual format is to choose an English one and then a Chinese one. But if you can do both, wow, double your challenge. The other thing I want to mention about this meeting is that it's so educational and entertaining. You need to recognize when that happened. How many people have known not to eat a potato and a banana? And I'm taking notes. I am not going to eat any dogs or donkeys or eel. Educational and entertaining as well. And then our table topic, I think I want to give both table topic masters the recognition that they chose things or subjects that make you want to get up here. I test that by seeing how many guests dared to come up here. 3 guests came up here to deliver table topic speeches. Good job on the guests and everything. So at this point, the last thing I want to encourage all of you is that do not be afraid to get up here and make a pocket speech. Tim did it, and we were actually pressuring Barry to do that. What we have learned in this club is stage time, stage time, stage time. This is what we have learned. The only way you can get better is to get up here. 不管怎么样，要勉强，要勉强. That's how you can get better. So now I'm going to give the meeting back to our fantastic Toastmaster, Anita.
Before we move to the next session, I want to thank you all. I want to especially I want to thank you for Jody, and this is my first time, and she gave me a lot of idea and give me a lot of tips and give me a lot of guideline on how to fit. And actually for this one, also Jody sent me a template about this. Yeah. And everyone is like really supportive, and I want to thank you all. And next, and want to welcome all our the guests, and then we would like to have them to maybe talk about how do they think of their first meeting at the Toastmaster. Who would like to
Go
start
in the
first?
front.
Would you like to start first?
Jean, go in front. Tell us how you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time here. It's very impressive. Like you through it's very the means the organizing the structure is really good. You really like have the I don't know how to say. Maybe I just speak Mandarin
可以，
sometimes. 有的时候就你整个结构就构架很好，然后就很按照这个时间表来。The time control is really good here, and it seems like people from different area too, right? So we can learn from each other, and it's I think I'm very interested to in this one. I would like to join, and I can learn.
Yay.
Yeah, you know.
Next, welcome our next guest. We like to.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Yay.
Yeah. Go there, go there.
这么好的机会才能上台。
Actually, before I came here, I joined Sarah Toastmaster at Berkeley, UC Berkeley. So I didn't join a membership there because right now I'm in the period of transit my career. So I might move from Berkeley to San Francisco. So that's why I'm trying to start to be aware of what kind of Toastmaster we have in the city. That's why I'm here. That's another reason. I think overall, I like the meeting. It's very well organized, and also I really heard very good feedback from our mentor. I think you are the mentor of this. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's something I feel like I can utilize right away, and then really can make me more capable of public speaking. And other thing I will mention is. I think compared to these two Toastmasters, they are very good. Just we have different type of people. There are more students at UC Berkeley Toastmaster. So I guess their topic is a little bit more student related. And I think this topic is more diversified, which I think is more interesting. Not okay, which is different. I think for setting-wise, I kind of like that UC Berkeley basically they put the setting which make it more intimate. So I mean, I'm not saying like this is not intimate. It's also intimate. So maybe we can maybe pull more close to each other next time if I move to the city. So. Yeah, I think it's a good one. If I decide to pursue this new career, I will move to the city. I probably will see everybody more often. So that's why today I came to the city. Just want to do some research and see more my life is going to be if I take this new job. So that's why.
Yay! 我们有缘分。
Okay, shall we invite next guest?
Yes.
Gordon.
Right. Down the road, please.
Gordon.
Gordon.
It's very nice to be here today. I'm a student at the Golden Gate University. Like this lady mentioned before, I have a similar experience because I just showed up at a Golden Gate University Toastmaster this Monday, and it's kind of a similar experience because that group of people is a little bit different from what we have here, and the reason that I would like to join the club is I'm pursuing a career in marketing because I'm majoring in marketing and I want to practice my speaking skills and speech. I think what we have here is very great and the topic is organized and fun. That's it. Thank you very much.
thank you all the guests about how they feel about this routine. So to conclude the meeting, let's welcome our president. Yay!
谢谢大家，今天马上来到我们的演讲会。I would like to set the next week agenda, but before that, for the guests, I would like to let you know if you're interested in joining our club, it's $8 per month membership fee plus $21.60 for the first time fee to purchase 2 manuals. One is the Compelling Communicator, where you will have a 10 speech structure with instructions of how you could maybe do your research or topic, how you could, that's what how people, Lawrence doing icebreaker, how people doing different things, it's structured. And the other menu is the competing leadership. When we are volunteering for roles in the meeting, like the timer and the eye calendar, you do get credit. So after you finish the 2 menus, you can get a certification from Toastmaster International to send to your employer, so as a recognition, and also get I'm going to order a name tag for our members to be a CC or CL. So that if you're interested, please talk to our VP membership, Kayla. So then we could give you more information in the applications. But now let me set the agenda for next week. Who would like to volunteer to be the Toastmaster? Then anyone wants to do a speech? Jody, what speech do you want to do, English or Chinese? English. Okay. Then anyone else who want to do the prepared speech?
Can you go first?
So Anita, you're doing icebreaker, right?
Is that also like a prepared speech?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bilingual or English or Chinese? Okay. So Jody, your speech is English or English? Okay. So is there any, Barry, you want to do the third speech?
Yeah, it's long overdue for aliens.
So what
没有任
language?
何压力吧？
No, it's fine.
What language?
English. But this one is easier.
Okay.
Just not what an easy pronoun.
Yeah. So anyone wants to volunteer for the English table topics? It's just easy. You get 3 questions. Amy? Okay. And what about the Mandarin table topics?
I guess I'll do that.
And how about the general evaluator?
Sure.
Samuel.
Okay.
Okay. Then anyone want to evaluate Jody English speech?
We'll put Andy.
Andy? How about Anita first bilingual icebreaker?
That will be Robert.
I will be here next week. Alan.
Alan.
Yeah, okay. How about Barry English speech? Honey?
Again.
So Kim, did you say you're interested to join?
Sure.
So would you want to take any roles in the meeting?
简单的。
Sure.
哼哈，你会喜欢的。
Okay.
Okay. Jean?
Okay.
Do we have anyone who volunteer to be grammarian? Or if we don't have it, then I would let the Toastmaster to pick someone for next meeting. So anyone have a second thought to pick the Toastmaster role? Lawrence, you want to be the Toastmaster?
Say yes.
Okay.
Anita.
So do you want to be the bilingual Toastmaster? Or
He can handle bilingual.
Yeah, he can.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it.
Anyway, can you send him all the resources that we have? So Lawrence.
Make sure you get his right email though.
Right. Lawrence, typically we have the Toastmaster to write down the agenda, but since you sign up, I will give you maybe this, so you could have the people for the role. You send an email for people to confirm the role when we do the weekend. Then that concludes our meeting today. Thank you, everyone.
Good
have a
job.
good night.
Wow.
Oh, and don't forget to help us to put our chairs back, keep the tables and room clean.
Oh, did you select a Mandarin table topic person? I don't think you did.
Yes,
And
Helen.
I'm Helen.
Oh, and
And then
If you have your CL book, if you had a roll today, have someone fill it out. So could you bring your CL book?
yeah, can you explain how do we use this?
Okay.
where the cameras are.
当然给你看。
Thank you.
交换。
So what you do, when I
I was like, maybe I can do 5 or 6. A lot of extra. Well, it's a company. Yeah, then we'll make it up. Yeah. That's why I was like, I do it and everybody left. Just work harder. Yeah, it's First time. What you soon realize is once you look at the same people over and over again, they sort of become your friend, and then you just like, once you know
I'm already pretty bad at
But yeah, well, double whammy, but I know you have to take this and actually take the people around as a potential client.
Right.
Make sure you potentially convince all these people to be your and then you lose that nerve.
Oh, gosh. Okay, just 3 questions.
Yeah.
And then ask how many people.
3. I also need to mention the table topic section is only for the table topic section is used for 1 to 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes. Think about how you can speak in 1 to 2 minutes.